Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of how to take photos with your camera phone, specifically T-photos, and in this video we're going to cover on how to edit them. So the first app that I'm showing you is VSCO or VSCO. I actually have VSCO presets in Lightroom, which is why I use VSCO on the phone. It kind of gives you like a film-like look, and I also like the editing tools that they have. So basically I'm just going through and I'm adjusting like the brightness, the temperature, sometimes the saturation, the blacks, the fading, everything like that, just to kind of get an overall, I guess, theme that I want between those 5 images that I chose. Also, something that you'll notice is I crop a lot, and especially in this case where we took photos with the phone, it's kind of hard to really line up your shot and pour water and do everything else at the same time, so sometimes sacrifices have to be made and you have to crop. I know it's kind of like a faux pas in the photography world, but whatever, I'll crop all I want. Also, sorry if this video is kind of fast. Honestly, it would have been like 20 plus minutes long if I had it 2 speed, and I didn't want to make it that long, so I just sped it up by 500%, and I was just going to kind of tell you the things that I normally adjust. Also, okay, so moving on now, we're in... just kidding, we're still in VSCO. So I'm going to export all those images to my camera roll, and I'm going to go into Facetune, which a lot of people would be like, okay, well Facetune is for your face. But in this case, it allows you to do a lot of selective editing. So I'm able to use the detail brush and kind of like detail certain parts of my image, especially water flowing, and then smooth or blur out the background, also lighten or darken parts. Actually, it doesn't have a darken option, it just has a lighten option. But you'll kind of see that. Oh, another thing that I forgot to mention is when you do crop your images, make sure you straighten them, because like straight lines is so important, at least to me. Like if I see an image that has like a slant, especially the horizon is slanted, it just bugs me to no end. And then along with aerial shots, like I try to keep everything as straight as possible. So yeah, right here you can see where I'm sharpening the water, which makes a huge difference. Another way you can do it is in Photoshop with Dodge and Burn tool, but we'll get into that when I do an exclusive Photoshop tutorial on how I edit my T-photos, because I definitely don't take my T-photos with a camera phone and edit them with apps. I do everything with my DSLR and I edit in Lightroom and Photoshop, but this is just a way for the average person who doesn't have a DSLR and just has a camera phone and wants to be able to take similar shots. Alright, so once I'm kind of happy with everything, I open up Afterlight, but I don't use Afterlight at all. What the app that I do love to use is called Enlight. And honestly, if I had to choose one of the 3 apps to choose, like it was either VSCO, Facetune, or Enlight, I would definitely choose Enlight. Enlight has so many options. It has like selective masking, like linear, radial masking, and then you can also go in with your finger and mask certain parts, so you can like adjust specific parts of your image to be like darkened, have more contrast, have more sharpening, etc., which is really close to what you could do in like Lightroom or Photoshop, which is why I love it so much. So right here I'm just kind of showing you how I darken up the background, but I ended up scrapping these edits for this particular image because it just doesn't flow well for me. However, I do darken the background of this particular image, and it works out pretty well. Here I am clipping the blacks and the whites. So clipping basically means that I am, I guess, creating less contrast within the darkest blacks and then the lightest whites, which creates almost kind of a film look, which is you pretty much using the fade option in Instagram or in any of these apps does the same thing. It's just Enlight, again, gives you so many options that you can edit anything to your liking. So I'm just kind of showing you all the different effects you can do. Like you can add like bokeh randomly or different little shapes or add frames or whatever you want. So there's so many different options in this. I think you can do like double exposures. But yeah, thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it. Please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below on the next video that you would like to see. Bye!